this your boyfriend?
Well, we have an arrangement.
How do you get a man like that?
I have an aptitude for devotion.
Pillion is an unconventional love story about a timid traffic attendant played by Harry Melling, who was swept off his feet by the leader of a gay motorcycle gang played by Alexander Skarsgård. And in a Canadian morning show exclusive, Alexander and Harry join me now. Okay, well, this was very interesting. I'm going to say I'm glad the family was not home when I watched this, because this was a lot to take in, and we're going to get started right now dissecting this. Okay, where to begin? Let's talk tone. Alexander, I mean, as an audience member watching it, you're uncomfortable at times, it's awkward at times, it's heartwarming at times, it's very intense. Is that what drew you to this script?
Yeah, I loved the fact that it was surprisingly tender and sweet and like I said, awkward. It has some intense moments and some explicit moments, and but there was something really sweet and tender about this relationship as well that excited me.
Harry, your mom in the film, although very supportive in many ways, does not condone this relationship, and she makes it quite clear because she does not appear it to be respectful. What do you hope the takeaway is for the audience?
You're right. She does find this dynamic, this relationship, quite confusing. And I think a lot of people might, when watching this, have similar views. But what I think this story does so brilliantly and so well in that particular scene is it brings together all these different views, and it really talks them out and discusses them and debates them and talks about, you know, what people might think is wrong about this relationship, what is right, why is it working for Colin and Ray, and all these things. And I think hopefully the movie can, you know, people leaving this movie can talk about it long after, to really understand this very unique dynamic, this setup that Colin and Ray have.
Well, I can tell you we're talking about it here at work. We've been talking about it since we watched it. Your characters also are pushed, one maybe more than the other, outside their comfort zone. Harry, is it true that you rode a motorcycle for the first time? Was that you actually riding the motorcycle?
I did learn to ride a motorbike. To be honest, I still think the scariest thing, almost more scary than riding a motorbike, is riding Pillion, because the amount of trust, as in the passenger seat on the back of a bike, the amount of trust that you have to put in the person riding it and making sure that you're leaning the correct way, that to me, and still was, you know, the most frightening thing about the research part of making the movie and certainly making the movie. Yeah.
And speaking about the motorcycle aspect of it all, and you guys really worked with a real gay bikers motorcycle club, right? In the lead up and throughout the film?
Yeah, the biker gang, Ray's biker gang, most of the members are real members of GBMCC, gay motorcycle club in the UK. And a couple of guys from the London kink scene, and Jake Shears. I'm so grateful that how they invited us in and took us on, and were so kind of kind and generous with their time and just in shaping it, giving those scenes authenticity.
We're out of time, but I just want to quickly mention, Alexander, you hosted SNL recently. Your dad made an appearance on it as well. That was the 1000th episode, I believe. What was that experience like?
I haven't been able to process it really. I came back from the after party about 30 minutes ago. So it was a long, crazy night. But obviously a huge honor, and I had the best time, and I was so thrilled that Pops flew in from Stockholm just for that. That meant a lot to me.
That is awesome. Well, we'll be cheering him on at the Academy Awards. Thank you both for the time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pillion hits Canadian theaters tomorrow.